Hello everyone, welcome back to Machine Learning Projects Based Learning series. In this series, we are all about providing you with practical hands-on experiences by tackling real-world machine learning problems. Today, we are excited to share our newest projects that is predicting house prices with machine learning. So what is importance of working on house prediction machine learning projects? So imagine you are searching for your dream house. You have spent countless hours browsing through listing, comparing prices and envisioning your futures in each houses you come across. But what if there is a way to predict house prices accurately, helping you to make informed decisions and find the perfect home for you and your family? So that's why, or that is where the importance of house predictions using machine learning comes into the picture. By harness the power of machine learning, you can analyze vast amount of data to predict house prices with remarkable accuracy. This is not just about crunching numbers, it's about empowering individuals like you to make the confident choices when it's come to one of life's most significant investment. So if you're talking about more about potential and scope of this house prediction projects, you can convert this idea to real business app. Imagine having an app at your fingertips that can instantly predict house prices based on the various factors like locations, size, amenities and market trends. So with such tools, you could effortlessly research home prices in your desired area, making them house hunting process bridge. But the possibility does not end here. You could take this app idea to the next level by building a platform that integrates seamlessly with real estate companies' existing app. By leveraging machine learning algorithm, you could provide real-time price prediction to both home buyer and seller. This process you can revolutionize the process of buying and selling properties. Manual data processing and guesswork is not going to help for such vast amount of data. With machine learning, the process becomes streamlined and efficient, allowing user to make the informed decisions quickly and accurately. So whether you are building an app for personal use or looking to disrupt the real estate market, the potential of innovation is endless. What do you want or what you will get from this project? So whether you are a beginner eager to dive into the world of data science or a seasonal professional looking to enhance your skill, this project is designed for you. From personal projects to final year assignments, portfolio enhancement or venturing into freelancing opportunity, this project offers invaluable insight and practical experiences. To enroll in this course, simply send your query to email ID contact@codersarts.com with subject line project based learning house price prediction. So now let's delve into the syllabus and lecture detail of this project. So this is basic about Codersarts training, what we do. Like we do offer these different services, one-on-one live training and tutoring, programming help services, online courses, mentorship, corporate training and live projects training. So these are services we are offering on different domains, in programming language, web development, mobile app development, data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence. So these are some most demanding popular area where people are looking for online training and upskilling themselves. So here is start our projects detail, house price predictions using machine learning. So about this course, so this course is for beginner friendly. So beginner guide to house predictions, house price prediction. This is project about. This is a project based learning course aimed to introduce beginner to the field of predictive modeling and data analysis using real world housing price data. In this course, the participant will learn fundamental of data analysis, feature engineering, regressions modeling through hands-on experiences. The course focuses on predicting house prices based on the various factors such as area, number of bedrooms and more. By end of this course, participant will have a skill to build and evaluate regressions model for predicting house prices, right? So these are learning outcomes. So first they will understand what this problem statement about, then import what are the different library useful for basically we are implementing these projects in Python. So you will also get to know all the important library, okay, of the Python. The basic operations, loading the data, pre-processing the data, handling the missing value and others data exploration tasks. That is all about data pre-processing called EDA, exploratory data analysis, that is called, and other uncover insight we will cover in this data. Engage in feature engineering techniques to prepare data for modeling. Okay, so feature engineering is important before going to train or test our model. Develop and train regressions model to predict house pricing. So the machine learning algorithm regressions we are going to use for these projects. And then we will use different algorithm, different evaluations techniques to analyze our models, how accurately our model result is. Okay, so it's called evaluations of the model, evaluation process basically. And then after everything is done, we are satisfied with our result, then we can deploy these projects and we start making predictions on the trained data. Prerequisite, so if you are basic understanding, you have basic understanding of Python, so and pandas, so that is also fine, but also our instructor will guide you through what are the important concept of Python and pandas you need to know before. But if you are understanding of Python, you can easily start working on this project. So the important library for this project will be used. So these are basic information. So Python programming language we will use. The library is called pandas, numpy, matplotlib, cbon for data manipulations, visualization and analysis. Scikit-learn for machine learning algorithms or regressions modeling. Okay, so scikit-learn library we will use. So these are the course syllabus. Okay, so in lectures 1 we will give you all the introduction about what is, if somebody facing some challenges in understanding, installing the all these library in their system. So our expert will help in that. Okay, so in lectures 1, defining the objective of the course and understanding the real world applications. So we will get basic understanding where we can apply these projects, what are the potential use cases. Okay, and also if somebody facing some issue, so maybe it's basically installation, setup and making familiar with the project. Okay, or all these installation of this library. Fine, in lectures 1 we will do all the things. In lectures 2, it will start with the coding. So we will importing all essential libraries in our coding. So maybe we are using Jupyter Notebook or maybe any Python editor you are using. So all these loading library and checking everything currently installed in your system or not. And actual coding start from here, loading the data. You take your gateway to analysis. So we will explore. First we will collect data. If you have using any open source library for house prediction, then also is fine. Or maybe Kaggle, so there is lots of open source data set available. So we will select any of the data. So it's part of selecting the data and then after loading this data into our Jupyter Notebook or any of the editor we are using currently. And then understanding the basic data dictionary, what is data information, how many rows, how many columns are there, what are the basic statistic of data. So we will explore or we will familiar with the data. Okay, loading and all the part of the collecting, storing the data, how to import the data. Okay, so all the things. So if you are using Google Colab, so how to mount the drive, all the things will be covered in this part. Okay, so loading data. After data loading is done, we will do the more explorations about the data inside. So like a statistical summaries, initial data exploration, univariate analysis for numerical and categorical variables. So we will see what different type of data, a type of all these different attributes on feature have from raw to refined. So now after this one data is basic data operations inside is done, is now is part of feature engineering technique. So scaling numerical column for model training, encoding categorical columns using one-hot encoding and label encoding. So these are some popular encoding techniques. We will also explain what is use of encoding, why is can we do without encoding or not. So all the things we will covered in these lectures. Okay. Model development and performance assessment. So this part we will implement different algorithm like linear regressions, random forest, support vector machines or regressor support vector machine. Okay, so I think this was the galat, sorry, this was the wrong one. Okay, then after we will apply different algorithms, okay, for evaluating our models. Okay, model development and training, so we will try different algorithm, then we will train the model. Okay, and then finally evaluations of the performance of the model. So for general techniques for checking the evaluating the performance is R squared and RMSE. Final tuning data into predictions. So after everything is done, we are satisfied with our result, we can now test our data. Okay, so testing is making the predictions. Okay, so if we have some data, if our model is learned or machine learning model is already learned, so now we can check for which result, what are the pricing. Okay, so it's called testing testing the train model. Okay, applying a scaling and encoding techniques, new instances for the predictions, interpretations of the prediction results. Okay, so sometimes input is not the same format as model needed, so we have to use some scaling and encoding techniques. Interpretation of the model, interpretation of the prediction result. So what is the final result, and is there something, so as you can say final report or final insight of this result, how our model is performing, which algorithm is best. Okay, so all the thing basic discussion will goes here in lecture 7. Okay, after everything is done lecture 7, so for those who are looking to go one step further, we will guide you through building this app interface and then deploying your machine learning model. So maybe after building this machine learning models, you can save this model once training is done. Now you can use as a integrate in any applications, or you can deploy this as a standalone app, and you can build some interfaces, and in those interfaces you can input different prices, and then our model will give you the result. So it's called deploying and converting to this app, converting the app, right? So what are the course schedule? So 1 hour session will be there, maybe some 1.5 hour it could be there, but normally a standard timing is 1 hour per session, and 3 sessions per week is the normally frequency happens. 1 or 2 weeks it's general idea, so 1 or 2 week it will depend upon the project complexity. Sometime it will take more and sometime it will less, but this is just this is a standard timing. All these projects will be covered. So if you have at least 3 sessions per week, you have ample amount of time to research about things and learn by yourself, and then if there is some questions you can ask in the next sessions or next lecture. Everything will be done online with via Google Meet or Zoom. Instructors or Codersarts team will give you the training on this one. So there is many developers who have labels who give you the training, and before actual going to pay, you can book a free demo session, and then after everything done, then you can start the paying process, and after payment is done, now you can book your timing. Our developer will confirm, developer or instructor will confirm the timing, and then you can start your class or online schedule. Okay, so that's all everyone for this video, and if you have some doubt or maybe if something I have missed, so you can comment down below, or if somebody is interested you can reach out to us through these details, through website, okay, or through direct email ID, or maybe you can simply give you the WhatsApp, you can say hi or hello message, you will get the basic details from our WhatsApp. Okay, so that's all everyone, thank you so much for watching, let's meet in another one.